waiting on the clock to start. Hopefully, we're live. Hello, folks. I am Charles Deering, and we're going to keep working on this piece. Hello, Larry, Pat, and Jason. We are streaming on Facebook, my business page there, Charles Deering Wooden Visions, as well as YouTube, Charles Deering. Scroll is the technical username, but you should be able to find me under Charles Deering. But we are using 1/4 inch maple ply, approximately 3 feet by 2 feet. We're cutting 2 of them. Using number 5 flat-ended spirals by Flying Dutchman. Bought at the Wooden Teddy Bear. And Wooden Teddy Bear just happens to be my newest sponsor, and family-owned business, great customer service, good people overall, great company, never had a complaint about them. Y'all check them out. And I'm also happy to announce that if I can find it, you can now get 15% off of Flying Dutchman blades. Now, that may not seem like a whole lot, but to me it is. Right now, that only applies to Flying Dutchman blades, but you have to use the discount code Charles, and you can only apply that at checkout. But it's not I don't know how long that will last, but I was not given a limit, and you can use that discount code as often as you'd like, but it only pertains to checkout and Flying Dutchman blades. If that changes, I'll let y'all know, but I'm going to have that scrolling across the bottom, because who doesn't want a discount on good quality scroll saw blades from a good company? We're also sponsored by Harnell Media. Harnell Media does my website, woodenvisions.com, and very good communicator, long work hours, very thorough, doesn't just work 9 to 5. Good feller. He's in all, if not most, live streams. He's 99% of the time he's out in the chat, even if he's not active, because he's listening and he supports a lot of us. So y'all take the time to go to him if you'd like a website, and go to Wooden Teddy Bear if you want some quality products and good customer service. And now a 15% discount on Flying Dutchman blades. You choose the style of blades, but if they're Flying Dutchman, you type in Charles for the discount code. By golly, 15% off. That's awesome. Alrighty then, if anything changes or they add on to that, then we're good. I'll let you know. Hello, Billy Burke and Steve Nealers joined us. Speak of the devil. And I believe I answered all the general questions, but if any come in, feel free to throw them out there. Just know that when I'm by myself, I have to read in between comments. Cuts. And so we're ready to roll. I don't think I've missed any more pilot holes, but if I have, you'll know about it. But anytime you go to Wooden Teddy Bear, it's woodenteddybear.com. Tell them Charles Deering sent you, but the discount only applies if you type in Charles for the discount code and checkout. And that's only for Flying Dutchman blades, not just every product. Alrighty then. Hello, Robin. I will try to find that out, Larry. That's a very good question. I need to remember to ask them that. That's a very good question. I'm glad you asked me that. All right. Hello, Robin. I don't know if I said that or not. All right, let's get on it. I know it hadn't been 18 minutes, but things change. This pattern is available at woodenvisions.com. 99% cured under the first term Pheasant and barn. I don't know if this one's on wooden teddy bear or not. Honestly, I don't know if I had it made when I submitted my last batch to them. It might be there. I've had people looking out for me saying, I just thought you should know Wooden Teddy Bear has some of your patterns on their website. Yeah, that's intentional. I appreciate y'all looking out for me, but it's intentional because they have a pretty good reach out there. And I didn't know until recently that they're a family owned business, and I know somebody said the other day every business is family owned, but you know what I mean. Started in a garage, I believe, in 1995. I guess a lot of businesses start in a garage or online. And I know when things are scrolling along the bottom, it can be distracting, but it's a good distraction to me because I don't want y'all to forget. I don't know if it's a limited time thing or not, so take advantage of it as soon as you can and as often as you can. And if at any point you'd like what you see, I hope you consider hitting that thumb up button. If you're not subscribed, I hope you consider that. You click on that bell, click on the word all, and connect with me on Facebook, business page, Charles Daring Wooden Vision. And I'd appreciate it if you spread the word about the 15% discount, as well as this channel and the Facebook business page. Who doesn't want discounts on good blades? Just saying. I also need to find out where all, I don't know why I haven't done this already, I need to find out if there's any limitations to where Wooden Teddy Bear ships. I'm in Texas, so I've never had to worry about who ships where, if they're located in the U.S. So I didn't think to look for that, so I will do that. And I will look for comments and questions after I'm done with this cat. I apologize if you're feeling ignored. It's never intentional. I just can't do both at once. At least not at the exact same time. Very hot day here in Texas. All right. Let me check what's going on. We've had, good Lord, a whole bunch of activity. Scroll Online has some of my patterns, but not very many, and I'm not a fan of them near as much. I'm not going to slander them because they sold some of my patterns, not near as many, but had bad history with them. Just the way some of their employees treat people. Now that's probably better now, so I'm not going to sit here and slander that company. But I'm a fan of Wooden Teddy Bear. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. By golly. Hello, Steve Combs and Josh Grover. Hello, Shaylee. Uh, hello, Herb. Hello, Roberta. Luckily, most people are just saying hi to each other, and I don't have 30,000 comments to catch up on. Yeah. All right, we are caught up. I appreciate everybody taking the time to be here, and forgive me if I am slow to read comments. All right, we got the elusive, what do we call it, roof line done. And then we're going to fill in this part of the barn, and I'll probably move on over to the roof here and there, and then we'll get on the pheasant, and then we'll be done in about 10 minutes. Just kidding. Any areas you see shaded in are where brad nails are, so I don't do those until I'm well past that area, or I wait until last to cut them off. But it varies. By the way, as far as mentioning other people, y'all check out herbhooper.com if you want patterns. By God, he puts a lot of hours into those, and they're worth it. So y'all check them out. As far as live streams, we got Robin's Buys and DIYs. We've got Billy Burt, the Messy Scroller, and the Messy Studio. As far as channels go, Doug has Whole Barn Productions as well as Outside the Barn. Oh, and I shouldn't have started naming names because I'm going to forget somebody. So let me, because I think we all need to help promote each other, unless we can't stand each other. But I'm not in that situation. Josh has been working on an outdoor shop. Obviously, it's an outdoor shop, but he's been working on a shop, and I believe he's dang near done, if not done. Midnight Scroller, Shaylee Morehouse, inspired by Shaylee.com, and MidnightScrollerCrafts.com with Steve Nealon. He does live streams as well, and also is the face of Seiko on YouTube and Facebook. All right, I believe that's everybody. Y'all owe me money now. Just kidding. John Cousins is not out in the chat actively anyway, but he does live streams as well. You'll check him out. He also does what we call a Scrollapalooza, but you don't have to just be scrolling. You can be scrolling, crafting, pretty much anything that can be shown on camera in a family setting, and they'll include you. For now, it's a once-a-month deal on John's channel, Wood If I Could. That's WOOD, if I could. Not scroll file related, but Mark Lindsay, CNC, does live streams, does Q&As, and we can do all kinds of stuff. That's Lindsay with an SAY. And I don't promote other people for a pat on the back. I think we all need to help get the word out there about each other. That's just my opinion. You don't have to follow it. I never tell people to go subscribe to somebody. I say go check them out, and then if you like what you see, subscribe. That's how we grow. We also grow by asking questions. So if you have any questions, our website isn't inspired. Didn't it used to be inspired by Shaylee? I know I'm not crazy. Well, I've been accused of it, but it used to be inspired by Shaylee.com, wasn't it? Googly moogly. Oh, Jerry Brown has joined us. Hello, buddy. And Steve Nealon is posting links as I mentioned these sites. Uh, okay, it used to be inspired by Shaylee.com, so I am not crazy. Thank you for correcting me on that, or I would have been screwing that all up. Alrighty then. It is now midnightscrollher.com. Now, I'm pretty sure it redirects if you type in Midnight Scroller, but it's actually midnightscrollher.com as well as midnightscrollhercrafts.com. And she's in with Steve Nealon on that. Hello, John Bradley. Well, I'm glad you corrected me on that. For those that don't know, I do not have to, or I feel the need to say this, but I'm not like in your face with it, but I don't have to be paid to promote people and products that I believe in. It doesn't bother me to get paid, so if y'all want to pay me, I'll give y'all my address, but just kidding. Actually, no, I'm not. If you want to pay me, I ain't going to stop anybody. Just saying. But I don't do any of that in hopes of getting money, because if you believe in something, put it out there. And if you believe in people and what they're doing and what they're trying to do, tell people about it. That's how we grow. Well, I think I got a halfway compliment from Roberta saying, well, you're not crazy on that, Charles. She emphasized that, so she's implying that I might be a little crazy or a lot crazy on other things. Just saying. And I do happen to resemble that remark, so no protest. Security is not required here, but a sense of humor is. But we do try to keep it family friendly because, you never know who's watching. And there's enough mud all over the internet that we don't need to add to it. As far as teaching people, I often, in my opinion, feel like I teach better by answering questions than I do just trying to dream up what people want to know. That being said, there are times I just think of things, but almost every time I teach, I treat people like they're beginners, because you never know when somebody's watching. Some people are too shy to ask, or they feel like it's a stupid question kind of deal, but never had anybody out in the chat make fun of somebody asking a question. Billy, they told me to have people enter Charles at checkout. But if you're not finding it, okay, wow. Do a screen capture of that order, Billy, and message it to me on Messenger. And I will do everything I can to make sure you get credit for that, because I started advertising it. They didn't tell me wait a day or so. They just told me this today, so I will contact them, but I want you to get credit for it. So screen capture your order if you still can't find a area to put in a discount code. Well, that's embarrassing, but these things happen. I just wasn't told the time to wait to mention it, so I feel bad for you. Yeah, please screen capture that and send it to me on Messenger, and I will make sure, in worst case scenario, I'll pay the discount, because, I'm not going to promote it, not go through on it. Nancy says she's watching, but won't be able to chat because she had eye injections today. She's on the couch resting, gets feeling better, Nancy. And Billy, if you're listening, Harnell Media says most websites you have to be in the cart page to enter a code, and he may very well be. Okay, and thank you for Herb says as soon as the boss wakes up, he'll come on over. Thank you, Herb. Been a while. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see everybody. And I really hope we can get to the bottom of the discount thing. Uh, I would imagine it's set up, but since they just emailed me today about it, maybe they didn't expect me to jump right on it and put it out there. But by God, I want people to save money if they can. But don't give up on it. As soon as I get some kind of income, I will reimburse you for that 50%. But I imagine they will. That's why I'm asking for a screen capture. But hopefully it's on that cart page like Steve Dean was talking about. Okay, that didn't feel right in the clamp. Y'all keep me posted on that. If you do find it, then please let me know so I won't panic about it. If you have 18 people watching, please make yourselves known. Tell us where we can find you. Tell us about what you do, what you're working on. And if you have any questions, throw them on out there. So Larry asked earlier if that discount code applies to phone calls, and that's a very good question. I need to ask them that. And I'm not generally a do-it-yourself kind of person, but Larry, if you want to call them and ask about that discount code, hopefully everybody knows about it. I don't know how they do after-hours phone orders. They may not do phone orders after hours. I don't know how that stuff rolls. We're still learning each other. Okay, thank you, Billy, and I apologize. I feel bad. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped out of the gate with it. I was just excited, and yeah, they didn't tell me to wait, so I will. If I have to, I'll pay for the discount whenever I get some kind of change rolling in. But I want you to get what you went for, by golly. But I'm 99% sure they'll make good on it, if not 100%, because they wouldn't have introduced it otherwise. I had a notepad next to me. I need to make a note too. Ask them about phone calls and hey, get the discount code set up over there. The blades I get are number 5 and number 3 flat-ended spirals. But the discount code applies to all flying Dutchman blades. Whenever it's enacted. That's all right, Shaley. People don't know I'm live, so they're out and about and coming to people's doors. If you yell at them, say, "Hey, I'm trying to watch Charles over here. I'm still recovering from puking out the window at school." Little joke there. Josh says, "Billy, you entered the discount code on the same page as enter credit card info." Josh, probably what he's saying is that there's not an area to put in a discount code. They may have never had one before me. Larry says, got a lot of health issues right now. Hope you get better, Larry. He says, fiber scan today, which wasn't anything but an ultrasound of my liver. See the doctor June 1st. Good luck with that. Billy says, Johnny B, I get 3 hot, 2 hot. That's how people say something /0. 1 new spirals and 1 and 3 flat-ended spirals. Alrighty then. Yes, I talk much, Mr. Doug. Okay, so Josh, you saw the discount code area? Well, get with Billy on Facebook, and both of y'all communicate with me on Facebook and I'll address it when I'm offline. But if you saw it, by God, let's do it. Hello, Chris Nealon. Yes, I'm back again. You can't get rid of me that easy. We got 15 people watching. Yeah, Josh, if you and Billy can sort that out, let me know, because I don't want to promote it if it's not ready yet. But if Josh saw it, then of course it is Josh. I'm just kidding. Come on now. We give each other crap around these parts. Lord knows I know that. All right. Y'all forgive me for delays in responding to comments and questions. And for those that don't know, I read comments out loud because some people listen and not watch, like Nancy right now, and oftentimes Steve Nealon is working while listening. And because right now we're streaming to the Facebook business page as well as YouTube, and those platforms don't see each other's comments. And I, for one, know that viewers are the reason the live streams are active and fun. So you deserve to have your comments and questions read unless you're talking to each other or it's not family friendly. Okay, can you send me a screenshot too, Josh, please, so I can be in the loop? I won't do any of this until I'm not on the air, but I'd appreciate it. Now, I don't know that, because I know when they told me about the discount code, they had my name in all caps, just Charles, but I don't know if that matters necessarily. But I will find that out as well. Thank you, Josh. Larry says, if I make picture frames, so do I need to cut boards a quarter inch shorter than the pictures? Josh can correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the premise is, never mind, I'm not even going to try to guess. I'm not good at words. But in reading the comments about that, Steve Nealon says that it depends on how deep your rabbit is. Now, I generally will do a backer, the piece, and a piece of glass. So combine those, and that's how deep it would go. But he might be talking about how far in from the inside of the frame to the outside of it does that rabbit go. Okay, he said it's going to cut a quarter inch. Shadley, yes, I got wooden teddy bear, man. Tickled to death about it. I talked to them for a while, and we're still getting to know each other. I mean, I've known them for a while, but they're still feeling me out and our relationship. So things could improve for the public. I can't speak for them. They got to feel everything out and see what happens with it. Obviously, they're their business. They don't want to jump in with both feet, so I get it. Thank you, Shay. And I included them as well as our loving Harnell Media in the upper right-hand corner. Shadley is sponsored by High Tech, Haitek, as well as, oh God, I shouldn't have started Seiko, obviously. And there was a third one, and I've told, yeah, I don't remember now. I shouldn't have started. I always like to help promote people and what they're doing, and I sometimes forget. As long as I remember Wooden Teddy Bear and Harnell Media. And an answer to Larry, Harnell Media says, the short side, by the way, his name is Steve Nealon, Nealon. And his website is harnellmedia.com. WoodenTeddyBear.com is the other sponsor and website. But he's responding to Larry saying the short side of the boards on a mitered angle with a rabbit will be the board size. minus double the rabbit size. Since there are two sides with rabbits, that makes sense. So he's referring to for pictures to fit in the edge of the frame. So I do believe he means from the inside of the frame towards the outside. Yeah, and Josh is saying you could PM him. I don't know what it is. Number one, I don't have the materials for it yet, but it takes me all day to make a frame because my brain freezes up and I'm trying to figure out. Uh, I generally like to work with 2 inch wide boards, and that may not be 2 inches. I'm just throwing it out there, but I measure the width of the piece or whichever part you're doing, and then you do a 45 from there. I don't know how that rabbit ties in. That's what throws me off. But when it comes to barnwood frames, which is my favorite style, you can use old cedar fence pickets, but it's not genuine barnwood, but it still looks good. I don't have access to either of those right now. Last time I had fence panels, they rotted in my yard. My wife was thrilled. I've bought, I believe, 3 or 4 sets of frames from Josh. She does good work. I just found somebody local and cheaper, and Josh wasn't expensive. We just had to throw in shipping and all that stuff too, so no complaints there. I don't advertise for Josh usually because some people don't want that extra workload unless they invite it. So that's why I haven't just said, hey, if you need frames, call Josh. But I think Josh understands that. He also works a regular job. I believe I don't think I missed any comments. If I have, please repeat yourself, and I will address it. Yeah, we haven't gotten to see Herb's forehead in a while, so I'm looking forward to that if his wife wakes up. Come on now, let's take a drink. It's been a while, and if you want to inspire one, I'll say, by God. I don't drink alcohol, but we do have a playful, unofficial drinking game. If I break a blade or say by God, people want to take a drink. Or even if the blade comes out of the clamp because people just look for an excuse sometimes. I just drink Dr. Pepper because that's how I roll. And yes, I talk a lot because I can't stand dead air. So if that bothers you, I sincerely apologize. Thank you for the thumb up over on Facebook. All right. Billy, were you able to get the discount code thing sorted out? If so, well, then I'll promote it more heavily, because I don't want to. I'm afraid to promote it now if it's not set up. But if Josh found it, that's the start. And hello again, Jason Riccolo. And I noticed John Cousins shared my post when I was talking about that 15% discount on Facebook, and I do appreciate it when people share things. The ones that share the most tend to be Steve Neal and Herb Hooper and John Cousins, and that is noticed, and appreciated. I don't share as often as I should because I'm so busy promoting myself. Sometimes I forget to promote other people, and that's why I talk about it on live stream. promoting people doesn't always need reciprocity or reciprocating for people that don't like big words. But it doesn't hurt, give back kind of deal. But yeah, there's that. Jerry says I just ordered. Wait, let me catch up in case I missed something. It's a Rick. Dag Levitt, where am I at? Jerry Brown says I saw zero option for putting in the code. Dag Levitt. Josh, you want to write to Jerry? Josh said he found it, Jerry, but yeah, I definitely want to get that sorted out. I don't have any money to order anything right now, so I can't go through and try to do it to get to the cart. Chris Neal says I happen to have a small libation of Jack Daniel Black, and I'm sipping now. By golly. Okay, Josh says Billy and I are still playing with it to figure it out. Jerry Brown says I just ordered 12 dozen. That's a gross for the people that don't know that. Number 3 spirals. Good deal. And hello again, Jerry Brown. And Jerry says maybe because I used PayPal through my bank. Yeah, little things like that I need to know about so I can address it with them. But there again, they may just inadvertently forgot to mention way today so we could set it up, but they didn't say that specifically, so hopefully we get it sorted out. I didn't hear the sound effects, but I happened to see that beautiful face come on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Rusty Nails with a Z. Woodshop.
Hello, everybody.
How the heck are you?
I'm doing outstanding, man.
I appreciate that. Wait,
Charles.
I appreciate you. I'm multitasking in my ear. Sorry.
Well, that's all right. I'm just curious. Berta Morton says she just ordered blades and thanked you for the discount. You got some blades you're selling?
Read the ticker. I only say that because
okay.
I'm catching up on comments, and then I.
Oh, okay. That's for Wooden Teddy Bear?
Yes, sir. 15% discount with the discount code Charles at checkout. And
right.
Billy was having problems with it. Awesome. Billy was having problems with it. Josh found it, and Jerry couldn't find it, but Roberta just said she did it. Discount worked fine. You enter it during the checkout process.
Right.
And Shaylee's asking, is it desktop only? I don't know that.
I'll be right back. I got to go watch it.
Okay. Well, I'm excited that Roberta got it to work. Jerry said it never worked for him. Jerry, if you can send me a screen capture of the transaction, I can't guarantee what they'll do because they might think I'm just sending them screen captures to get credit for the discount. But okay, Josh said he got the discount over his phone, so Josh got it to work as well. If y'all if y'all don't mind spelling it out in the chat for those that might be having trouble with it, I'd appreciate that. But little things like this are good to know. I'm tickled to death that they're doing this. And I appreciate that, Jerry, but you deserve to get the discount since you went through the process. Of course, I can't speak for Wooden Teddy Bear, but I feel quite confident that they'll make it right if I can somehow prove, like the time you just did it, 7:38 p.m. or thereabouts. She said she used her iPad. It is Flying Dutchman. Now, yeah, Billy ordered Flying Dutchman. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but by God, we're going to get it sorted. I give you my word on that. If I get any money and somehow the discount didn't work, I'll cover your discount. I just got to wait till I got some pennies coming in. Just saying. I always try to make good on anything, and I'm definitely a man of my word. I even paid Robin a $1, like I said I would. I did it that night. Just saying. Tell him, Robin. Tell him. He did. No matter how silly or minimal something is, if I give my word, I'll do it. I'll do it. If it's unless something out of my control happens. I apologize that I stopped trolling, but when I'm alone, I have to read the comments, so I apologize for that. But I know you understand. Josh being a booty nugget says, the problem for those that can't get the discount is the fact that they're not strollers and having operator errors. Billy's a stroller. It's not his main forte, but golly, he's a stroller. Billy, that might be fighting words if you want to tussle with him. I almost said tassel because that makes sense.
All right, I'm fixing to go try it and see if I can get me some.
All right, make sure you order about 1,000 of them. All right. I'm just kidding. It's funny because I always joked about, and this is no kind of hidden message to Steve Nealon. But with Steve Nealon sitting right here in the chat, I'll talk about Harnell Media, and I said, tell him Charles Daring sent you. But now I can say that about Wooden Teddy Bear. That actually lets them know that people got there and got the discount because of Charles Daring. Just saying. Of course, Steve Nealon knows that too, but I'm not known for sending him work. But I do tell people about him, but not because I have to, but because I want to. Just saying. And Jerry, in response to Josh, says, I own a scroll saw. Roberta says, I always cut my boards long, put in my rabbits. I do that too when I do make patterns. Frames once every 8 years. I will always do the rabbits first and then do the measuring. You just overlap the edge of the piece and then do 45 from where it overlaps the corner of the piece. And Jason Rigoloff says, go Calgary Flames, go. Yay, team sports. Promise says, yes, he paid me $1.23. You're welcome. Charles paid me to talk, and she ain't lying. The chat was so dead. I'll give $1 to the next person that chats. That was old news. That's not the case now. It was through PayPal, Josh, so it wasn't a check. But I did it that night. I'm a man of my word. Just saying. We got some. Oh, did I ever ask you to tell people where you could be found, Russ? Oh, you're muted.
No, you didn't.
No, you want to tell
Rusty Nails with a Z, Woodshop. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We don't worry too much about YouTube yet.
Yet.
Yeah, one of these days I'll put another video up. All right, let me get back to buying some blades.
All right.
I'm not buying 1,000.
Okay, no problem. Jerry, the SPFE stands for spiral flat ended. And the NS, yes, is new spiral blades. I fear change. That's why I've never switched from my flat ended spirals. I'm glad I actually knew the answer to that, Jerry. But yeah, it stands for spiral flat ended. Now, most people don't need to worry about flat ended, but it's definitely a benefit for saws that have very limited clamping width, and the Hegner very much does have a very narrow opening. So if it's all twisted up, it's less likely to fit in there, and if it does, it might crimp. So that's why I get flat ended, but the tops and bottoms aren't always aimed the same direction. So when I say I'm untwisting, that's what I'm doing. Shaylee says flat ended doesn't come small enough. Well, dagnabbit. What's the smallest flat ended they offer, Shay? And hopefully Billy has got it sorted out because Roberta Morton got the discount, so that tickles me to death. Tells me it's working. And thank y'all so much for making the purchases. Hornell Media.
If I want to get a gross of them, do I put 144 or do I just put 12?
I believe you put in how many dozens you want. I had the same
Okay.
problem because my brain skips a beat every now and then.
All right.
I believe you put in, because I wrote to them once saying, how exactly do I do this?
All right. I'll go back to it.
I'll check on that after, Russ, if you can remind me, because I have the email that I asked them about it. Steve says, it rolled out of the way right as I went to read it. Dang, blabbing. Steve says, yeah, but Charlie uses blades that need a 3/4 inch hole to fit them. He is kidding, but people like to tease me because I use these gigantic number 5 blades. Josh Grover says, Shay, they don't make flat-ended in human hair. Jerry says, okay, I got it. Only shows the spot for discount code if you do not pay with PayPal. Really? He says, or I mean go to shipping before paying. Okay, clarify that, Jerry, because I don't want to send that out wrong. Okay, if you can dumb that down a little bit for Charlie to understand. Put it all in one sentence and in the wording that you intend. Jerry Roberta is saying, I don't know what difference between spiral blades are. I do know the new spiral blades are nice. Now, how are they nice compared to the other ones, Roberta? As far as how they cut and such. Well, it's not my website doing it, Robin, so I can't put those instructions there. Hello, Dave Jones, Florida Woodworks has joined us. Hello, sir. Robin is asking, Shaylee, are you going live tonight? Berta says, Charles, a few of us just ordered and did get the discount. Yes, I am aware. I'm just wondering, because Jerry said he didn't have the option when he was going through PayPal, and then he said something else, and now I'm confused. Howdy, Charles and the Squid, says David Jones. The Squid is ordering Girl saw blades right now, so I'm speaking for him. He says, how diddly do, and give Charles all your money. Midnight Scroller. Shaylee says size 1. That's human hair. Or 1/0. Anyway, I will try to catch up the comments in between cuts. And I apologize if I was wrong, Russ, in how to do those, because it threw me off a little bit too when I tried to do it. And those of you that have been in the community for a while, Mike Morlock used to do the North America distribution of Flying Dutchman blades, which are actually Nikwa manufacturer. They are the exact same blades. It's just Flying Dutchman is the name that was given to Nikwa blades when they came to the U.S. Sadly, his health was failing, and he sold it to Wooden Teddy Bear. That's how they ended up with it. And then he passed away. She says size 1 is big. All right, where are we at? If you're talking, Russ, you're muted. Unless you're still muted. Okay, Shaylee is live every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, unless I post I cancel. And that's at 9 p.m. Central, unless that has changed since I last went there. And her website is no longer inspiredbyshaylee.com. It's midnightscrollher.com. Larry says, I used new spirals. The teeth are all the way down the blades, they're not just twisted. All right. Okay, we're caught up now. Hopefully, Russ Meadows slow behind. We'll get done ordering so he can do this comment and reading like he's paid to do. Just kidding. He doesn't get paid. We got 17 people watching. Talk at us. Shaylee says, I don't know how you use a 5. That's like got a 2x4 for me. My reasoning when I went to number 5s was I figured the bigger the blade, the less likely it is to break. Now, this is Charles Deering we're talking about, but I figured the bigger the blade, the less likely it was to break. Now, something beginner scrollers don't always think about, spiral blades will break before a flat blade will because they flex in all directions to cut, and you get that friction and heat at the same time. You may get some flex in a flat blade, but you're only cutting on the front. Just saying. So that's why spirals will break more often than a flat blade. I'm tickled to death. All these people taking advantage of the discount. That's awesome. Thank you. I don't even know what that means, but Shayla says that your cut chunky that big. What? Can you say that in English? Doug says I have a sawzall for that, Shay. Josh says that's why he needs a 1-inch hole saw for pilot hole and still can't find. Hush! I've been all nice to you fellas. Good. Everything going smoothly for you, Russ? Okay, thumb up. Jerry, have you found a way to simplify what you were saying earlier about you had both those messages regarding finding the discount code area? And I have not been informed of any kind of limited time for that discount. But just in case it's coming, y'all get it on, get your stuff ordered. Just saying. And I was only trying to get a 10% discount, so I'm tickled that they went with 15. That's quality and that's service right there. Just saying. Thank you, Chris Nealon. Sent a $1.99 super chat. Much obliged. He said it was the Jack Daniels. Shaylee says, bigger the blades and spiral, the chunkier the cut is from what I have found. Is yours still cut smooth with a number 5? If I'm cutting it smoothly, yes. And that's, I'm not trying to be facetious. Yes, it's smooth. I don't know how to prove that without grabbing a piece of scrap, which I'll do on the next cut. It's not as smooth as a flat blade, but it's still smooth. Jerry says, no, I now have 2 gross of blades. Maybe it is not available on the new spiral. No, they said Flying Dutchman, so as long as it's Flying Dutchman, it should have gone through. We'll get it sorted, by golly.
Hey, Charles.
Yes, sir.
I did not have the discount per se, but what I did have was where it says gift card, but it's not a gift card, where you could put something in that box, but it didn't. I didn't see anything that said, and I was paying with a credit card.
Wow, I'm so confused.
Yeah, I didn't see any spot where it said discount code.
And you were right up to the last step and didn't see one?
Yeah, I was at the last. I went to the second to last page, where you do the shipping and all, and then where you actually do the checkout on the last page. I looked.
Did you try to type in Charles, the word Charles on the gift card slot just in case?
I did not. I was going to ask you about that.
I don't know. I haven't made a purchase because I don't have any money, but that might be where you put it. Can anybody confirm or deny that, Roberta, if you're still listening, since you actually got it to go through?
Because I went ahead and ordered the first set of blades, and I forgot to put the code in. So I went back and looked. I said, there ain't a place to put it. No wonder I didn't see it.
Josh said that's where I typed it. Okay.
And it worked?
Not according to Jerry. He said I did on the gift card, and it said no. LOL.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go try it now. See what that does.
Chris Nealon says, how do you spell Charles? Spelled just like stud puppy, but you spelled it correctly. CHARLES, just like it is on the ticker down there.
Oh, it just says enter a valid gift card.
Oh, googly moogly.
That's not where you do it.
Well, apparently that's where Josh did it.
It didn't work for me.
Lord, yeah, Larry brings up a good point. Shade out and stack cut, so 5's helped that.
Yeah.
I'm wondering why some of y'all are getting it to work and some of y'all aren't. And I don't want to say it's an operator error because it sounds like.
Well, let me
try it in all caps unless it's too late.
Information was there. earlier, so I'm gonna put the information in again and then try it again, see if it works.
Try doing my name in all caps, just my first name, and see if
Okay,
that does
I
it.
will. I'll get back to you.
All right. We gonna get this sorted. Don't you worry, folks. Now I know I'm going through double the wood when I stack cut that I've explained 3,223 times why I do it. But if anybody wants to know, I'll tell you again. Uh, I can't repeat that, Steve Nealon, but it is your humble opinion. I respect that. But I'm not in a position to.
Do you have to click the PayPal thing, or can you just go without clicking the PayPal and do it with a regular credit card?
I truly don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna
Uh,
click it this time and see what it does. I'm gonna put your name.
and I believe Jerry tried it with PayPal and it didn't work. I don't know. Lord,
All right. Well,
hopefully
I'll
get
do it
this
at the
sorted.
top. Oh well. I did that one ago. It said enter a valid gift card. Does not work.
Yeah.
All right.
The,
Well then.
the box for the code is under shipping, according to Shay. Josh says I did mine on the phone, not computer. Billy is having trouble on his computer. Googly moogly.
All right. I've returned to shipping. All it's got is shipping. I don't have a box under shipping.
Okay, anybody that orders and can't find or can't get it to work, message me on Messenger with screen captures and stuff, and I will see what I can do. Because uh, I mean, it's my discount, but it's definitely not my website. So hopefully we'll get it sorted. Because I guess we're gonna have to figure out what's working and what's not working. Now, in their defense, I don't believe they've ever done a discount before, so this might be new territory, and maybe it's just a fine tuning deal. Now, I don't know. Shay says she's not buying any. I see how you are. Shay says it says gift card or discount code. Oh, she said she still has 10 gross to go through. All right, I'll accept that as it is. But to my knowledge, there's not a limit to this, but I don't want to assume either. I don't, as far as time limit. The Flying Dutchman is not the only brand of blade that they sell, but it's the only one you'll get a discount on with my name. First name only, of course. I got a piece. There we go. I had a piece of debris stuck in there. Because I almost always use the PayPal button too when I make an order. So I hope that's not a specific error. I don't know. Where are we at? Where are we at? Josh Grover says, Squid, I just sent you a screenshot of the discount spot. Roberta Morton says the news spirals cut smoother, stay sharp longer. John Cousin says there is no discount line to put, Charles. Arthur Level is here. I'll do everything I can to get that sorted, John. It's out of my control, but I will look into it. Arthur Level has joined us. I don't know if I said that, and he said he finished that tiger today. Awesome deal. All right, we are caught up, and people were saying hi to Teresa. Alrighty then. I, I'm very, very confident it'll get sorted. I mean, I only have so much power to do it, but uh, I have faith in the company as well.
Mine says gift card or discount code.
Okay, Teresa sees it.
Did you go to teddybear.com?
Yes. She's got it on hers, but I don't have it on mine. And,
Are y'all using the same browser?
Yeah. She's got, it says gift card or discount code. Mine just says gift card.
Googly moogly. They
And
both y'all.
where Josh showed me that picture, it's right at the end, the bottom of the shipping, just like Shay said, but I don't have that on here. After it does the shipping, it does
Get off the website and go back into it.
continue the payment.
I'm chuckling out of nervousness because I wish I had the perfect answer. Arthur says the tiger looks okay for never using his feral. First time ever, by God. Oh, congratulations.
Steve said hello.
Ronald said, just ordered blades off my tablet. All went smoothly and discount applied. Thanks. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ronald.
She said, hey back, Steve. All right, I'm going to go ahead and, I done clicked off that website, and I'm going to go back and look again.
All right.
Josh says, Russ is an idiot error.
Well, ID 10T, yeah, it's one of those old.
Yeah, John is still pretty cheap because I bought a set of the reverse spirals to try them out in number 1 or 3s. I think number 1s, and I got $5.40 off just for buying the gross of them.
And Shay
So
says,
like
no
a
way to get
5%.
paid sales. Sorry, I thought you were done, Russ.
That's why in blade sales, everybody tries to fix the issue.
I'm wondering why some people are getting one result and some people are getting another. I mean, because you're in the same room, literally, and she had the option, you did not. That is strange to me. And you're using the same browser. That is strange.
Okay. Well, she used credit card, not PayPal, and she had the thing come up. So I'm gonna try it one more time.
I think it's user error.
Yeah. See, there you go.
I ain't
There's
about
my love and support.
My God. We have 20 people watching it. Yes, that was the drinking word. We got 20 people watching. If you have any comments or questions, please throw them out there. And don't be afraid to ask questions. It's how we learn, whether it's about scrolling or not. We won't talk to you necessarily about every topic, but by God, we're going to get there. We've been working on this piece about 4 hours. And thank you for sharing my Facebook post, John. I saw that and I appreciate it. That's what we do, eh? John said, and by the way, John is in Canada, so that should matter to some viewers. Says $39.21 for a gross of spirals, including shipping. Nice. Kaylee says it's probably PayPal because it takes you off the page and brings you back. That would make sense. And there again, I can't say it enough. Discount codes might be a new thing to them. I don't know. I haven't followed their history on that, but I don't want to assume either way.
When y'all bought those blades, did y'all buy it gross? And the ones that got the discount to work?
See, I put 10 in, now I got the discount.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because you're getting the discount already off the
You're
gross.
getting a discount already by buying a gross. They may not want to put that 15% on top of that.
I think for the ones that got it to work were ordering grosses or more. I could be wrong. I'm not able
Berta
to.
says type it where the gift card or discount goes. I am buying the Flying Dutchman. I typed that code where the gift card was. I didn't have the discount, and it did not. Told me I must give a valid code.
Says you buy 12.
Berta, did you buy a gross? Josh said he didn't order a gross, and he got the discount. Well, that's what I'm saying. That if
I think it's because you're getting a discount on the gross already.
you're already getting a discount on buying a gross already, that's an extra 5% over the 15% they're giving on Charles's code.
Yeah, but I believe one of them says they did buy a gross.
All right, well, I'm waiting for somebody to tell me they bought a gross and got the discount.
Now, are you for sure buying Flying Dutchman blades?
I
If I don't think
Okay.
you're gonna get it.
am. Right, Josh told me to go ahead and buy a dozen at a time. 11 dozen, I'd be one short of a gross.
Yeah.
Then you have to pay shipping and all that.
Mm-hmm. Josh is messing. There's
I
another
wish
way.
I had the money to experiment and find out what works and what doesn't to help people.
Well, I already bought one gross. I was just trying to see if I could get it up to where I could do the have the gift card or discount code. Let me try it and see if it does it with just a dozen.
11.
Okay. Billy says, Charles, I tried on my laptop and my phone. Discount doesn't work for me. But you saw the position to put it in. It just doesn't go through about like what Russ is dealing with. Yeah, anybody that has troubles doing it, give me screen captures on Messenger, and I will collect all those and contact them to see what happens. That is so weird that Teresa can get it, but Russ can't. They're in the same house, same browser, same everything. It's different computers. But notice John and Russ both had issues. Now, John and Russ have both been on my panel. Maybe you're being penalized. That's a little joke. But it
I
is
see what
ironic.
it is.
What?
When I just went back in and I said one blade, 12 blades, one thing, and it gave me the discount code. But when I put the dozen, the gross,
Uh-huh.
it wouldn't give it to me. So I'm assuming that you can't use that if you buy a gross because they're already giving you that one discount.
Well,
And
that's
then
strange
you
because
get-
a lot of people buy grosses.
Yeah. But I don't know. They give you that automatic discount of $5.40, I think, off of gross, and so they're not willing to give the extra 15% on top of it. But when I just put a pack of 12, the discount code shows up. But if I
Let's see
bought
if it
if when I
does.
had the gross in there, it wouldn't give it to me.
Okay, that's probably the sticking point. But
Yeah.
by God, I will address that and contact them and see if we can get it sorted. Josh says
Okay.
most sites only allow one discount instead of multi discounts, and that makes sense as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
You
yeah,
can't get double dipping.
double. Yeah, and I hope I hope they will iron that out to where you get one or the other, because I know most people, even ones with not a lot of money, will try to get a gross or more.
Yeah, I get a gross every time I order of each number of blade. I get a
Yeah, me
gross.
too. That's I hope they will.
Yeah, even John said already a discount on the gross in bulk. You can't double dip.
Lord,
I
I
don't
hope
know who
that.
did was able to double dip and get 144 blades.
Yeah, I won't try to promote it anymore on Facebook until I've got that sorted out, because
Right.
I have a feeling the majority of people will
Well, if they don't
get.
buy gross, they're good for the discount, and it's better that way. Buy 11 and see what it does. You get your discount off 11 instead of 12.
And no, John, I'm not quite done. But we have been cutting this piece 4 hours and 11 minutes. In case y'all's are wondering, I stretch my back a tiny bit, and we'll get right back into it. Now, I've already forgotten what Billy was trying to order. I don't know if it was a gross or less than a gross, and I've already forgotten what Russ told me. So write all that down and send it to me on Messenger, Russ, because my brain's going 80 directions. If you get a gross or more, it doesn't show up, correct? Or that particular
That particular
code does not
discount code does not work.
go.
You
Okay.
don't have the option if you get a gross because you're already getting a discount. That's what we think.
I
And
can't guarantee it, but I will see if they will alter that so that the discount code of mine works with that.
well, I hope
Because,
they do. And if they do, I want my stuff changed.
my God, that's why I'm asking for screen captures if y'all can do it. And if it's too late, I get it.
hmm
Roberta says I did not order a gross, so that's why she saw it.
That's why you saw it.
Did anybody that's listening that ordered get a gross or more and get that discount? Boy, that's a big sticking point that I need to clarify.
Right. I don't think they were going to get the discount from a gross or more.
Okay, wow, I need to, and I done promoted it on my business page and my profile. But
Yeah.
Ronald said he got it, but I don't know if Ronald
I don't know if he
did a
ordered a
gross
gross.
or.
I wonder if you order 11 packs of 12 for multiple sizes, would you still be able to get that discount?
Good God, I have no idea.
It's
My
not a
brain
gross.
hurts.
Larry said he's taking a break. Stay safe and blessed, everybody.
Appreciate you being here, Larry. I'm pretty confident they'll get it sorted. I never completely speak for other people, but I'm pretty confident.
Mm-hmm.
And if it has to come out of my own pocket, I don't think it'll have to come down to that. But if it has to, I'll do that as soon as I'm able.
Well, I'm not that worried about it. I got a fairly decent discount off the price anyway,
That's good.
so I'm good. But I would have liked to have gotten that extra 15, but I see how it works. So I'm pretty sure that's how it is. I ain't gonna worry
I'm
about
glad
it.
you caught that, because that's good to know and good to work off of.
Billy says he reduced it to 11 dozen and it takes it.
Okay.
There you go.
So that's the magic thing right there. Wow, I really need to. Uh,
No, Nancy, the discount for the gross is not. It's only like 5%. But when you buy 12 packs of 12, that's a gross, and uh, you get 5% off for that. You
yeah,
get
you
a
can't
smaller
combine.
price.
Apparently, the problem is you can't combine that 5% already there with my discount code. It cancels each other out.
Yeah, you're not allowed to double dip. In other words,
All right, so
multiple discounts not allowed.
I'm pretty confident we'll get that sorted. So I apologize if anybody spent money they didn't have.
Berta says it seems to be if you order less than a gross, you can get the Charles discount. If you order a gross, a discount is already applied. That is true. A discount is, and that's always been there.
Yeah,
You
so
buy a gross, you always got a small discount, but
that's
it's
got
not
to be what it.
15%.
That
So,
has got to be
like
what it
Billy
is.
said, if you order 11, that's not a gross. You're able to get the 15%.
Okay, I will definitely. I wish I had their contact information after hours to get it sorted, but I'm uh, I'm not upset with anybody because things happen, but I do want to get it
There's a
sorted.
lot of people that don't buy gross,
Yeah,
especially ones that are just starting out. They're
yeah,
going to buy individual packs of several different kinds, sample packs, and all that kind of stuff,
yeah,
and they can use it. But only the seasoned veterans are going to buy them by the gross.
yeah.
At least that's how I see it.
They've always done me right, so that's why I'm so
Yeah.
confident they'll make it right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm glad we narrowed it down, or y'all narrowed it down. So I appreciate y'all communicating that. And I agree 100%, Josh. If you had friends able to figure it out all for you, Chuck, yes, sir. Because I wouldn't have known what the heck, honestly.
Yeah, no double dipping. That's the difference between uh, Lowe's and Home Depot. When you're a veteran, you get that veterans discount of 10% off everything in the whole place.
Yep.
And at Lowe's, I can get it off the sale price. But at Home Depot, if it's already on sale, you can't get a 10% discount on top of it.
Yeah.
And the manager told me you can't double dip. I said, well, the big boot store lets me have it like off the sale price. He said that's why they're going out of business. Well, I said they don't look like they're going out of business to me. But they
Yeah,
would let me have two of them.
Billy, I can relate 100%. He says, I buy them
You
in
got to
bulk
think of
because I go through them and don't want to run out like Shay. LOL. I buy them in bulk when I can afford it. And and there's no way for me to say this without sounding like I'm trying to be pitiful, but I usually can't afford to buy blades more than once or twice a year. And Josh saying, Billy, do you break blades like Chuck? Hush. I've had good days, dag nabbit. So, long story short, I tell Wooden Teddy Bear because of the discount for a gross or more, people aren't getting my discount. So, that's what I need to tell them. So, it's not the device, it's not the browser.
Right, that's it. And they're going to tell you that they can't double dip.
Yeah, and that's why it went through for Billy, went through for Roberta because they did not buy a gross.
Yep, I'm okay with what I got.
And then, yeah, you remember Rick Hutchison? I
Oh yeah.
believe he buys food too,
Oh,
groceries.
I bet he does.
That man has way too much money. Just saying, I've always told him that.
Haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, I kind of miss him. He's most of what I've seen him post. I don't keep up with him closely, but he's fiddling with laser stuff.
Oh yeah, I think John told me that.
Yeah. Now, Russ Clarity couldn't take his dry sense of humor or whatever, but
No.
I never had a problem.
I remember one night there was a lot of testosterone flying in the room that night.
Yeah. Or whatever Russ Clarity secretes. Sorry.
Yeah. Billy told Josh, it depends on what I'm cutting, Josh. Josh asked Billy, do you break blades like Chuck? He said, depends on what I'm cutting. If I'm cutting quarter sawn oak, yes. Break a lot of blades. Yeah, I don't like messing with oak too much.
Yeah, and I know people know this, but most of my blades break because I'm trying to get it to cut faster than it's moving, and it's because
Yeah.
I'm forcing it. Yeah.
Have we got any further on the scroll off?
No.
Okay.
Kind of like Team Scroll Saw, we talked like heck
Yeah.
about it and the ironing out, and then they just. But we're going to get this scroll off to happen.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think, and we don't necessarily have to have a full panel to do it, but we also
No.
have promoted it beyond these live streams. So there's that,
Mm-hmm.
and invitations to people. Shaylee, are you in that scroll off group or page? I think it's a
I
group.
think she probably is.
I haven't seen her comment yet. Then again, I don't.
I
Her
don't know.
Facebook.
I think John told me he invited quite a few people. I don't know how many actually in it.
I know I invited Jeff Turner because he said he wanted to be in it. So, by the way, Jeff Turner just started a YouTube channel, or one having to do with scrolling. When I went there, he only had one subscriber. I was the second one, but he's gonna start doing. He doesn't know if he'll do live streams or not, but he is going to do scrolling videos. So if y'all want to go over there, I believe it's True Patriot. Oh crap! I shouldn't have said anything because I don't remember now.
Jerry Brown says, "Good Lord, not the scroll off again." Yeah, I had to get it started back up. Keep it on everybody's mind. Jerry.
Yep.
Matter of fact, did I see your name as one of the participants, Jerry?
I'm going to doubt that, but I don't want to say for sure.
I mean, he's got a 30-inch Excalibur.
Yeah. Gathering dust and not from being used. Just
He
saying.
could do a 60-inch piece, tall.
Robin has some ideas about the scroll off.
Well, put him in the group, baby.
Is Robin in the group?
I don't know. I thought she was. She might not be. Oh, Billy. He wants to see the pattern before he decides.
I understand. And then that could be one of the deciding factors.
All patterns are the same. It just takes patience. It's one cut after another.
Yeah,
And it ain't going to be one that it's one of them big super detailed ones like he makes.
Let me see if I find that out, Josh.
Jerry says, I'm not in the group. You all just hate. All right, I guess we'll have to give you an invitation. Jerry Blakesley, too many groups to keep track of them. I just left most of them.
Yeah, I'm in quite a few groups, but at the
I'd
risk
be more
of
than
y'all
care to
calling me
be.
a spammer, that's
Yeah, Berta says it makes sense. No double dipping.
his channel is called True Patriot.
True Patriot Wood Designs.
Yeah, True Patriot Wood Designs is Jeff Turner's
I'm gonna hit him up right now.
channel. I will not say go subscribe, but if you are catching him in the beginning of the journey, just like we did with other people, then I got subscribed. And hello, Jerry Blakesley. Sorry, I thought he was saying Jerry Brown said that. Yeah, well, hopefully, I think they'll make it right somehow. I truly do.
I got his website.
Now, as far as feedback, are y'all okay with not getting that 5% discount if you get the 15% discount? That's a really
Yep.
stupid question, but I gotta ask.
Yep.
If any of y'all say I want both, and then you're probably not going to get happy. Just saying. You're welcome, Josh. And thank you all for checking him out. By God, you can tell him Charles Jones thinks you get a 15%. I'm kidding. That's a joke. Jerry said, "Oh, had a thought. I have the Capital One discount added on it. May override the discount thing. I have no earthly clue. I would like to think that's not part of it. I don't know.
I subscribe to him.
Sweet. Now, folks, if you don't mind, if you remotely like what you're seeing or hearing, whatever the case may be, please hit the thumb up out there. If you're not happy with what you're seeing, you can do me a thumbs down, but talk to me about it. We might can get it sorted out, but if you just don't like me, if you think I talk funny, I can't fix that one.
Berta said she ordered 10 each of 2 different sizes. She didn't order a gross, so she was able to get the discount.
And Jerry Blakesley says, "Hey, by the way, that's Living Beyond Disability. He does live streams on Fridays and Saturdays, most often. Says, hey, everyone, won't be doing much responding in chat. All right, so he is saying, hello, everyone. Hope you're doing all right, Jerry.
You see Jerry Brown's comment about the Capital One discount? Okay.
Yeah, I already read that one. And I think you just read Roberta's, right?
Yeah. Josh Grover said, can I thumbs down because I don't like your drink choice? Josh Grover, thumbs down twice, by God.
Well, the thumbs down for a reason like that. I mean, you're allowed, but it don't make me look bad. Just saying.
Berta says she couldn't get the one type she wanted because they didn't come in Flying Dutchman.
Bummer. And for those that say I only use nickel blades,
yeah, that's Flying
all power to you, but that is Flying Dutchman blades. It's just a different name, same manufacturer. Literally the exact same.
John says he uses those Penguin Gold blades.
Yeah.
And they offer Penguin Silver. He said those are trash. And so I didn't get those. But the ones he uses, they don't ever break. Hardly ever break.
I don't have a witty comeback for that. I wanted to make some kind of joke, but I couldn't think of nothing. You know, I just wanted
Jerry said, so order 11 or less dozens and you get the codes. I should have just made 3 orders. I'll live. Then you pay 3 shipping fees too.
It's a make your own participation trophy.
Robin's got her idea. Make the scroll pattern a trophy that says something like I participated so that everyone will want to complete it. So everyone will get a participation trophy.
Agreed. But most people make fun of participation trophies. Yeah. So I have a mixed message. And I know I'm overthinking it, but I really think.
Yeah, that was my thought on it too, my joke.
Because most people in our generations think it's pathetic.
I don't care for that participation trophy when people just get them for showing up.
Yeah, I was this little 9-year-old crying because our little baseball team lost, but because I wasn't used to being in a public setting losing. But now I lose in public all the time. Yeah, come on now. All right, Shay, that was a more.
So you're used to it now, huh?
Yeah.
It just rolls off your backside like nothing, huh?
Absolutely. Rootly. Yeah, that was fun. All right. All right. You remember back when Shay loved us enough to be on the panel?
Yeah, back in the old days before she got big.
And then the reason why I'm laughing is because last time she was on the panel, she was bullwhipping me.
What?
Remember, she was, you're not trolling. You were doing the same thing, of course.
Oh yeah, well, naturally. That's my shtick, man. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Jerry says, as long as the pattern has nothing to do with pheasants or elk. I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah, it won't be one that takes 7 live streams to finish.
I wouldn't be opposed to having it be one of them wolves or foxes that you got. The one that John just recently finished was a nice one.
Yeah,
He wouldn't take. There's only 47 cuts in that thing.
I'm a little biased towards horses, but I do have some relatively simple horse designs. But it's not just me doing it, so.
That's exactly right. Josh says, so Jerry, what if it's a naked pheasant? Well, that's when you got to call West Balco. He likes doing the
It says
naked
last
pheasants.
week, and I don't remember what that was in. Well, that
Larry
was
Brown gives you an eye roll. Johnny B in the house. He says, how big is that, Charles?
It is 3 feet 15 sixteenths by 22 and 5 eighths. So 36 and 15 sixteenths by 22 and 5 eighths. Billy says, I'm too modest to stroll and make it better.
You don't want anybody to see you smiling while you're cutting? Billy?
Jerry, your sucking up is showing. Just saying. Jerry Brown, that is.
Yeah, I see that. Shay has the best taste. She should pick the pattern.
It may not be wrong, but you know, I don't know.
Well, what's your next holiday coming up? How about something?
Jerry Brown said he's been called a butt kisser before and he will again.
Well, I'm kind of butted up on Jerry trying to get that Excalibur back. Just saying, I haven't.
Well, I gave it a shot when he first got it and it didn't come my way either. Josh says if Wes was closer to him, he'd let him finish that motorcycle piece he started. And Billy asked Josh, why can't you finish it? And Josh says he lost interest in the bike, Billy. Robin doesn't want the elephant or the rhino, nor do I. So it's not going to be one of those tree animals that she does.
Yeah, that's intimidating
It's
to
not-
look at, but I get it.
It's just not conducive to getting it done in a quick fashion.
At a single live stream, yeah. Now, if this thing grows and we get a whole lot of interest, we can do more than one challenge, and not like in the same day kind of deal. But
Yeah. Billy's asking Josh, is it a billboard size? And he just got tired of messing with it?
I had a motorcycle. Ironically, I had a motorcycle project I started, but I made the detail too small. Believe it or not, I made the overall picture too small to be able to get all the cuts done, and I gave it to Wes to finish.
You got it done too, didn't you?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with not finishing pieces.
That's
in
John
general,
Cousins.
Yeah. In general, I mean, I still have that tiger roaring in an oval that I put to the side, but
Josh is telling Billy it's only an 11 by 14. Josh says, I got the entire thing done except the front tire. Well then, I'll have to get up and finish that thing.
Robin's just going through a list of ones she doesn't want.
Yes, I noticed that.
Yeah, it won't be a, oh my gosh, pattern.
No, it can't afford to be like that.
I would like to think the challenge would be no longer than about 4 hours, and that's I'm throwing that out there because I have no idea. I'm not the masses on this. If y'all are wondering what we're talking about, Russ, would you like to promote it in the group?
Oh, the scroll off
Yes, sir.
challenge. I'll tell you the backdrop of it. Let's see. Shay
So smack
turned
talk.
herself around real quick one night on Charles' show, and you want a challenge? I'm up for it. Are you up for it? That kind of thing. With a hand on the hip. You know how them women do.
It's attitude. I hear you.
It's attitude. I mean, you could see it was pouring off of it.
Yeah.
And it got started from there. And so we decided to just throw together anybody that wanted to join that challenge. Just could do it. All skill levels, man. You know, it doesn't matter your skill level. It's just to get in it and have fun doing it.
No prizes or anything, just bragging
No.
rights.
And really, ain't too much for bragging rights except for Shay and Charles.
Hey,
Because out of the whole group that's in it now, I'll probably be the one that goes the slowest.
what is the name of that group specifically?
Ah, Christ. Now you make me take a look at
The
that thing. Wow.
reason why I'm saying this is if y'all want to go to Facebook and ask to get in, you do have to answer the entry questions if there are any. I don't remember.
Scroll off group for contests.
On Facebook.
That's the group.
Do you have a wrench, Russ?
Yeah, but I'm not in there. I'm going to have to go ahead and join that.
Anybody with a wrench, if y'all can post that link in the chat.
I'm going to go to the
I don't
group.
think Steve Nealon's in the group, so I don't know if he'll be able to post a link to it.
Well, I've just done it. I just have to go in and get on YouTube.
And it's all about just having fun and light level
That's it.
play. Smack
Just
talk.
having fun.
Do smack talk. Go ahead.
If nobody needs to get all sweating when they're working it, it's just to have fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to win, but
Oh yeah.
it's not a skill level.
There you go. It's in the
Yeah.
group.
Wait,
I mean, it's in the chat. If it shows up over here.
thank you, Russ.
Jerry Brown says, we gotta have prizes. I can probably make a trophy. Shay says, a newbie, anyone can do it. Yeah, they can.
I'm still feeling my way around this sponsorship, so I don't want to try to do more than the discount rate right now. So
Yeah. Billy said, Josh, I don't seem to get a break from not getting orders. Well, that's a good problem to have. Jerry Brown says, I'll be working under my chandelier with a disco ball on. Oh, that's going to really mess your head up.
and
When
that
you're drinking.
response from Billy is typical Billy. I love it.
Billy, I don't have to win. I just have to be better than Russ. Oh, just like you don't have to be the fastest one. You just got to be faster than me.
Yeah, we got right there at the campsite.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
Slowly
mean.
take a step back as you push your friend forward.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill Burr.
I love Bill. He's funny.
Jerry Brown says, is that a picture of my scroll saw? Where?
I ain't gonna look because he's teasing me now.
Billy, you might be better than me. I told you I don't scroll fast.
Now it started out a smack talk between me and Shay,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it could be kind of equivalent to a Trollapalooza. which is John's baby, just so y'all know.
It will be, but it
Be a
with a little different premise
Yeah.
than
I
that.
mean,
But
slightly different.
it's slightly different, but the show is still the same. There's multiple people doing their own thing.
Yeah, and all this
But with
trolling.
Scrollapalooza, any makers can be on it. They're doing whatever kind of making they want to do. But this will be all scrolling. Drink. This will be all scrolling.
You're welcome. Good night, Jason.
Good night, Jason.
I don't know why I'm saying this, but I kind of miss Shadley smack talking. She needs to get on the panel and smack talk. But no, growing up.
It's a lot of fun. Talking smack. I like it.
Smack, smack, smack.
I love you, Teresa.
Smack, smack, smack.
Jerry says it's not about beating anyone, but a trophy is always nice. And I just got the new Rotary Access CNC, so I bet I can do it over there and get on it, Jerry.
Are you gonna? Do you know how to carve my face into it, Jerry?
1922, 2022, 2022. Dang! Scroll off champion,
Yeah.
Russ Meadows.
Now, see, nobody will try to win that trophy if my face is on it. So we got to work on that and get Jerry to put my face on it. I'll be
My
proud.
God, they don't get it till after it's over with. They can put your face on it then.
Fine.
They should put Shay's on it because she's the one that actually started the ball rolling.
She can kiss my hind parts. It's on now. We got 22 people watching. By God, if you want us to repeat any of the
I
stuff
know what
about
it
the
can
scroll
be.
off, let us know.
It can be a man on the scroll saw on one side facing a woman on her scroll saw on the other side. And I'm not being biased or anything. I mean, that's just how it started out.
Flipping a bird at each other. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I never said that.
I did because I'm thrilled.
You got a rotary device on your machine, Jerry? That's the next thing I want to get. Well, the second next thing. I'm gonna get a pyro printer first.
Josh and Steve have become drinking buddies.
I see that.
Y'all have me to thank. You're welcome. Just saying.
They ought to send you a little super chat for all the drinks that you're giving them.
I ain't about to say that because rumors. David Jones has done super chats. Don't tell me. Russ has done super chats, I believe. Steve Combs has done.
I have never done a super chat.
I don't remember who all has done super chats. I couldn't have started naming names. Daily, I believe.
Donated my money other ways. I never did a super chat.
That's true.
You don't get the money cooking it.
Russ is the one that put me over the top to be able to afford those frames for the Yelp. Jamie Page used to do super chats saying give us.
Oh yeah. Josh says we can't do that, Squid, because we need dollars for all the drinks. You streaming to Facebook and YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
My Facebook business page, not my personal profile.
Okay. I was wondering if we were family friendly.
We gotta be family friendly anyway. We got sponsored it. Think about it. Just saying. That I've only been pleading for months. Please.
Shay says, I don't need my face on the trophy because it would be weird to look at myself on the shelf.
It's all right,
competition
Shay.
is
You're not
Charles
going
in
to have
this.
the trophy, so don't worry about it. Just saying, that was my trash talk, Shay. You have nothing to worry about. You won't be holding that trophy.
What's even worse, Shay, is Charles says he's going to be looking at your face on his till next time.
What?
Yeah. She won't have to see herself. You're going to be seeing it because
Yeah,
it's going to be at your house.
yeah.
She said, I don't know. No, it couldn't be the other way around. She's pretty quick. Josh says, Shay, you have Chuck's face looking at you. Ah.
Jerry, I'm not saying Jerry's picking sides, but he says, "You guys say I offered to make it because I won't have to ship." He lives close to me. For those who don't know, just saying.
Yeah, you're just going to run it over there to you, huh?
But on a 100% serious note, I give you my word. And I think 99% of y'all know this. It won't be a fixed deal. It's just whoever finishes first. If it ain't complete total crap, you win.
Yeah. Chris Newton says, Arg, let's finish this now. Or not, LOL. Well, he's almost got the barn done.
Yep.
Then the real problem
Yep.
starts. Jerry says, no, I mean it will stay in-house. At his
But
house, he's saying.
all right, I thought he was being a fan. Okay, it's gonna be that way. It's on.
That kind of shot me down.
But Shayla, you got to help promote this scroll off too. Just saying.
That's all right, Jerry. When I win, I'll come pick it up when I bring in that kiosk.
Jay, I don't generally tell people what they got to do, but you got to help promote this thing too. You're in the community, woman.
Jerry says, like Pheasant Boy thinks he can top me, I got the Excalibur.
You might have a shot on the field for it, but you got to know how to use it too. Just
He
saying.
doesn't know how to use it. All that power, and he's going to be timid.
You can't take any more
potential, man.
Ay, caramba.
He says, I've seen how long Russ takes on projects. Might be 3 months before he finishes. I beg your pardon.
Well, I never.
Well, maybe you should have.
Telling you folks, we had fun at Charles during live stream. Just saying.
Steve Nealon says, I still can't believe Charlie is in a speed contest for scrolling. It took 3 live streams to do a 2-hour cut. It's a little different.
Send him to his room, please.
I would, but I can because he don't have a website for me.
What? I don't have a response. I talk to the people. Hey.
Robin says, it's a speed contest? It's
Yeah.
a speed contest and
it's who can get done first.
Talent contest as opposed to, making it look good. It's got to be, if you're fast and sloppy, doesn't do you any good.
But Shay says, only promoting one page. Yeah, I'm not asking you to promote a page or anything. Just promote to, the scroll off.
Yeah.
But they do need to be in that group in order to be counted. It's not about the group itself. It's about, that's where all the information is going to be. But I assume we're on the same page here.
Yeah. Josh Scrovert says, yeah, Russ was started on the scroll saw, then 4 months down the road, he moves it to the laser to finish it. I don't have a laser, but I could put it on the CNC and knock it out. But I'm not going to do that, man.
What is Chris Nealon agreeing with?
Oh, I don't know. All I've seen Billy say was Brown would work to it, so whatever Chris said above that. Josh says Jerry the Saw needs to be running for that.
Yeah, smack talking is going. Josh is doing a lot of smack talking for somebody that's not even trying to be in the scroll off. Just saying.
Jerry said we're going to take bets on how long until that bird is done. They ain't even got to the bird yet.
No, where is it?
Yes, sir.
Steve Nealon be hating. Oh, Shaylee is saying that she's only promoting one channel. Okay. Me personally, I'll be promoting the group. that discusses it, yeah, but you can choose how you want to do it.
You understand what she said?
Yeah,
Okay. 'Cause
she's
you're
when
talking
she's
about
promoting the
promoting the group,
challenge. When she's promoting the challenge, she's going to say it's on John's channel, although
right?
it's
It's going to be
yeah,
on whoever
potentially.
channel it's going to be on. I still
Yeah,
don't
I
know
don't know
that.
how the hell we're doing it. Then again, anyway, but yeah, y'all can promote it however the heck you want. I just think we need to steer people towards that group so we can have everybody in one place to coordinate and blah 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 thing.
Well, to be in the group, they got to want to participate in the challenge, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Steve Nealon says, Charlie, we all know I can do it faster and more precise since I laser could hear him. Chris Nealon says, I think it must be the artist. I think his name is Charles Daring. Shelley's asking, are we scrolling in the group? That's not a horrible idea. I hadn't even thought of that. The reason
I
why
hadn't
we
thought of that
created the
either.
group was to get everybody in the same spot to discuss it because the people in that group we know are interested or potentially interested. So that's why we were steering everybody there. And, you know,
Chris Nealon said, blah, blah.
blah, blah. All right, let me stretch
I
my
don't
back.
know what he's talking
Get
about.
back.
Scroll on.
21 people watching. We sure appreciate you. If you got any comments or questions, put them on out there. If me or Russ can't answer it, somebody out in the chat can because we're all equal here. And if none of us can answer it, we'll guide you to who can, which is usually Steve Good or Rick Hutchison.
Jerry's saying it's going to take you 4 more live streams to finish the bird. I think he's incorrect.
You know what?
Yeah.
What am I not answering, Billy? I guess I'm blind to it. Steve Nealon says, I've been told to go to my room twice, so I'm going to my room. Josh, go to your room. All right, all right, all right. And Chris Nealon would like to point out that it was blah blah with a happy face. Just saying. It's not very often Steve Nealon gets sent to his room, so it is a. I can't think of the word. Never mind. And you know how when you're being punished, your parents tell you, I'm only doing this because I love you. So there's that, Steve Nealon. Take that in mind. Herb's there. He's waiting on his wife to wake up before he comes out here. Oh, is brown a good enough color for the Yoda backer? I do everything in black because I think it's a better
Right.
contrast. So I'm not a good person to ask.
I'm getting ready to go.
All right.
And Robin saying hi to Teresa, I believe.
Yeah,
Steve
she said
said
hi
that
back
earlier.
already. Chris said he needs. I need him to find my 10mm socket. Who, Charles?
Good luck with that.
Oh, got my earbud.
I tend to lose half inch and 9/16 socket. A lot of things, especially on vehicles, use those sizes a lot, at least in my experience.
John pose.
You got to have one eyebrow raised.
Yeah, I need my cap on and I got a button down shirt. That's good enough. Josh says, almost all my socket sets are missing 10 mils, half inch, and that. Yeah, I'm the same way. Billy told Chris if it's just a scroll pattern, I think a palish green might be good.
Or even a dark green. To me, the darker the color, the better the contrast. But that's just my personal thing.
Backer, Yoda backer, okay.
Steve Dillon, if you've learned your lesson, you can come out of your room now. It's not very often that I let people out of their room. Just saying. I don't think he's learned his lesson, but he's welcome to come out of his room. If it was just me and Shay, we could be doing all kinds of crazy wagers.
Yeah, Chris, I know what you mean about that, missing your 1/4 inch and 5/16 inches. I'm missing 5/16 sockets, and I could sure use one right now. I'm going to have to go buy me one to replace the one I've got somewhere.
Yeah, and then someday you'll find them and you realize you had four of them.
It's aggravating. When the guys put the siding on my house, the skirting, it was they used 5/16 instead of 1/4 inch. And I got a 1/4 inch socket, but I can't find the 5/16 nowhere.
The 1/2 inch and 9/16, both wrenches and sockets, I lose all the dang time. And people will say, well, if you put it back where you got it, well, duh.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I put it right where I'm at, as I know I'll put it back later.
Yeah, the road
I
to
never
hell.
put it back later.
Yeah, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. I'm going to get to it.
You know, looking at that piece where you're cutting right now, that eave, that thing, it looks like it's coming right out of the wood. You know it?
That's how you do it.
I mean, that's something else, man. That's cool.
Mikey.
That's good. Jerry says it all depends if the baby Yoda is painted or not. Just wood, then black backer. All skull saw patterns are designed with black contrast and wood. I'm thinking painting some parts is good. Don't tell John that.
Yeah, don't tell John.
Chris Nealon says, if I put it back, I'd be pregnant. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, you whispered on that one.
I gotta figure out what the heck he's talking about.
Maybe I need to proofread this.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that something about that ain't appropriate, but I haven't figured out which part yet.
I don't know what he's talking about, but then I can tell you whether it's appropriate or not.
Yeah.
You got one by me maybe there, fella. I'm gonna have to get the producer back in here.
Good luck with that. His wife's got to wake up first. Wait,
says, you guys act like plywood is real wood. It is real wood.
It's real wood for us broke folks. Didn't Herb give you the producership? If that's the word?
I turned him down.
Oh.
I said I can't multitask like he does.
Well, that and you made John the eye candy.
Yeah, I did. Ever since he cut that beard off, I gave him but when he grows it back, that's it. I'm taking it back.
Oh, he done growed it back.
Yeah, I know. I took it back.
I don't know why I said growed, because I know it grew, but yeah. But I talk funny on live streams. Go figure.
Chris
All
Neal
right,
says
Steve Neal in
sorry.
comments, so I know you're back. Say something smack talk. Chris Neal says sorry. You don't have to be sorry. We couldn't figure out what you were getting at, so we just
Yeah,
assumed the worst.
yeah. I'm not sure if he slipped one by me or not, but he may have.
20 people watching. Thank you.
You got any comments or questions or inquiries, chuck them on out there in the chat. We'll try to help you, and if we can't help you, we'll send you somebody who can.
Yup. What he
How about
said.
that? You know, I said help you. See there, that's my southern coming out, not
Yeah,
the
down in the
Cajun part.
south, we hippie. And now Chris Neal took back his apology.
And Chris said, okay, I'm not sorry.
Shay ain't smack talking anymore. She's probably trembling in the corner. I shouldn't have done this. He's gonna whoop me. Let me drink,
Well,
folks.
she's scrolling.
Scrolling.
Well, that's what I say.
Oh
I got
wait.
to notice that she's scrolling since 9 o'clock.
You're right. Is she working on the herb design?
More than likely.
I meant to be done by the time she went live. Dang it. Oh well.
Well, do what you can.
And that line right there almost makes it look like the pheasant sitting on top of the barn, doesn't it?
Yep. I noticed
Yay.
that as well.
I'm getting
Pretty
so
cool.
good at that. Oh my god. Microwaved, especially if it has fur. That's for Chris Nealon. I love finding leftovers when I'm starving. I don't have to spend an hour cooking something. Not that I ever spend an hour cooking something. Let's be honest here. I do not eat healthy.
Chris said, oh my God, I just found some leftover mac and cheese in the fridge. Cold or microwave? Microwave.
That's what I said, microwave, especially if it's furry.
Yeah.
Penicillin like. But I don't know that the microwave's going to help that much. It'll just heat up your mold.
Well, if you get it up to 167 degrees, it'll kill it.
I have no idea. I don't want
I don't
to.
either. I have a thing on the fridge for all kinds of meats and chickens and stuff, but none of it says fur.
Yeah, I don't. None of it says fur. That's funny right there.
Well, that sounds good too, man.
Yeah.
I'm down for frozen burritos at the moment.
Oh, dag blabbit. All the talk is happening. I'm going to sit here and starve to death so the folks can watch me scroll.
You getting hungry, are you? I am. I haven't
Yeah.
ate all day.
Sadly, I think I'm out of, frozen burritos.
He says, not moldy.
that's a plus. I'm gonna
I
take
think
it
it's
back.
good for a couple of days. After that, I chunk it in the trash can.
It's been a while since I said, "My God."
Well, there you are. I guess y'all know what that means, folks. Don't you do it. Did it
You're
work?
not funny, Mister.
Did you wipe your mouth? Went up your nose?
Oh, I have no idea, Chris Nealon. To be honest, I haven't been able to order from them for a long time. You're welcome to try Central Time. They might be open.
Josh says, wife got nice steaks for dinner tonight, so fired the grill up. Oh, yeah.
You know, I prefer pizza over steak. Just saying.
Mm-mm. Get steak on a pizza. It's 9 o'clock. They probably, well, they might be closed.
They were open till 10 p.m. Boom! Sorry. Sorry. I probably should have kept that to myself.
You probably should
I was pretty discreet there, wasn't
have.
I?
Oh, that was a good one.
I just felt the need to say, boom. We got 15 likes and 1 thumbs down. Appreciate you. Can't make everybody happy. All
They ought to
right.
make you give a reason when you put that thumbs down. You know, they just ought to.
Or if
Even
you
though it
weren't,
still counts for you.
if you weren't anonymous, a lot of people wouldn't do it.
I know who you are and what's the reason.
9 times out of 10, when I thumbs down a video, it's somebody that can't sing worth a crap, or
I know
Or-
who that one was going to be. That was going to be one Josh Grover. Give me that thumbs down. Just because. Or maybe it's Jerry Blakely.
no, I ain't gonna start naming names because
I'm just picking.
I know some people get really mad. I wouldn't do that. That is not
Don't get off bent out of shape. It's just a friggin' joke.
In my younger days, I would thumbs down somebody if I didn't like them, but I've grown up since then. I just don't watch their stuff if I don't like them.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
So you gonna finish that roof and go wait for the front door for the pizza man?
Well, my wife's home, so,
Ah, okay.
but I am
So
going to try to finish the roof. By golly.
You don't have
I didn't
much
start
time.
on that pheasant afterwards. Just saying. Beyond the head we've already done.
Can you look up there at your time and see how much actual cut time you've been on it so far?
4 hours, 4.5 hours, 4 hours, 34 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, it
It's
took me
not-
a lot longer than that, probably.
Yeah, it's not terrible for this detailed of a project, but you know, of course, it stretches across live streams because
Oh yeah.
apparently, yeah.
Josh says, no, I don't thumbs down. I just wouldn't do anything. Or if I thumbs down, I'll remove it later.
Yeah. There are other people that will remove it later. I won't name names because that's private. They'll just do it to send me a message and then they'll undo it. But it's been a while. For a while there, somebody's been thumbing down pretty much every video I do, but I'll sleep over it.
Chris Dennis says, sorry, Charles. Order rejected. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, you don't owe me anything, but thank you.
Josh told Chris, did you get my get message card declined? You probably got message store closed.
Days or hours, but Google said they were open till 10.
Yeah. Some of them down here are open at 10, till 10, but some of them close at 9.
How rude.
Yeah. So I'm
Send them an angry letter, Chris. Just saying.
Yeah.
But by the way, this is not all of the roof. We got some roof over here. Just saying.
Chris says, no. Items ordered no longer available. What the F?
They know. You telling me they no longer have stuff crust? Oh hell no! I'll be picketing outside there, by golly.
Josh says open till 10 Eastern time.
No, I said Pizza Hut, Gatesville, Texas. It said
Ah,
10 p.m. No longer. Oh hell no! Excuse my French. Actually, that's probably not a French word. You don't
no.
have to be sorry, Chris. You don't owe me nothing, sir. You've done your fair share through time, by golly. Out of all the time I've known him, I actually wrote to him once. I said, I know this is sad, but my wife's out of town. Is there any way you can help me with a pizza? I got no money to go to the grocery store. So one
Oh,
time I actually came right out and asked him privately, and I think I still owe him for that. Dagnabbit. And I try not to do people that way. Borrow money.
Chris Nina says hell is probably Latin, not French.
Possibly. Somebody want to Google that?
If it's in the Bible, it probably is Latin.
Or
To my
Hebrew.
knowledge.
Not Hebrew. Is it Hebrew? Well, I know there's Hades when it comes to mythology and all that crap. I don't know. Just Google what is hell derived from. It's evil.
It's derived from the Anglo-Saxon word Helia, derived from the Old English, Old Norse, Old High German, same thing, that is used in the King James Version of the Bible to capture the Jewish concept of Gehenna or Gehenna or something like as the final destination of the wicked.
Well, all right. So it's Jewish?
No, it's not Jewish. It's used to capture the Jewish concept of the final destination
It's
of the
Anglo-Saxon.
wicked. So an
I don't.
Anglo-Saxon word, and then it goes. Then that's derived from Old English, Old Norse, and High German.
All right. So the Vikings did it. I'm
Well, they
kidding.
had something to do with it.
Yeah. Stretching my back a tiny bit and get right back on it. Hell's bells, ACDC.
Mm. Oh, Robin said she sang that at karaoke once.
Hell's bells?
Oh, I'd be liking to hear that one.
I would have dang near paid to see that.
Chris Newman's gonna come back after he relieves the chickens.
Alrighty then. Forgot what I was going to say. I think the only songs I've ever done that weren't country on karaoke were Old Time Rock and Roll and The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Oh man, the Lion Sleeps Tonight.
That was fun.
Yeah, that's a little up the octave.
Yeah. I can do it. In the village, the peaceful village. Just say it. Just say it. That wasn't like Academy Award worthy, but I can do it.
Chris says, son of a Jesuit, I need to see that clip, Robin.
Lion sleeps tonight.
Josh is saying ice cream and Oreos.
Stop.
Robin was saying it was before YouTube. Sorry.
Trying to work over here.
Chris says, I can hit those notes, Charles.
Well, good. on that very last "We I'm on my way" thing.
Yeah.
When I do karaoke, I hold that "we" as long as I can, and then I'll go, "Oh yeah," and because people freak out that you went from so high to so low, but not usually as
Chris,
practically as I did it. Go ahead.
Chris Nina says his favorite karaoke song is Brooks and Dunn, My Maria.
I've done that one quite a few times.
I didn't know they sang it. I know there's another one that
They
sang
did
it.
a remake of it.
Okay. Okay. The original was pretty stinking good.
Yeah.
D.W. Stevenson, I think.
So first song I ever sang karaoke was "Killing Time" by Clint Black. And that's the only song I ever tried to sing with a live band, and I butchered the crap out of it because I didn't have the words changing color in front of me. I knew the words, but I didn't know because they changed color in the timing. It was the timing I messed up. I knew the words, but I didn't know when to come in, when all that stuff.
It's B.W. Stevenson, I believe, Chris.
All right.
And Billy says he holds his Wii as long as he can, too.
I knew somebody was going to go there.
Billy had to be the one.
Yeah.
Josh Grover asked Chuck, if you cut small, what would the smallest you'd cut this pattern?
No clue, sir. I'd have to use human hair drill bits and blades. Drill blitz.
He couldn't do it. He'd be breaking everything.
Thank you for that confidence, sir. But you're not
Josh
wrong.
told Billy, just go to the chickens instead of holding it. Chris said weeks, that is. My weeks pushing. Weeks, that is. Dang, spell check.
Shaylee done stole 5 of my viewers. Just kidding. Good Lord, don't freak out.
Well, then let's just go call it for the night. And,
Oh, Stanky, son. Were you trying to get rid of me?
Head on over.
You trying to get rid of me?
I can't get rid of you. It ain't my deal.
That's what you did. You hit my pilot hole, too.
That's Herbie's job. No, it's John's job.
Well, somebody's doing their job.
Barb B.
Hello,
The
Barb.
finer the detail, do you change to a finer blade?
I should, but I don't. The smallest I go is number 3, but 9 times out of 10 I'm using a number 5. But if I'm doing it 20 feet wide, you can get away with that.
Yeah, he doesn't do small stuff.
Well, that
Well,
Maryland
see-
Monroe was somewhat small.
You would have to go with a smaller blade if you made that smaller.
Yeah, most definitely. It can be done smaller, I just don't know. Go ahead.
Chris Newton says, now I'm eating old ham salad. Pass the paper, please.
You're a sick puppy, Chris.
You lost me at ham. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Russ is a unique man. And he
I do
doesn't
not
like-
eat ham. Josh says you only get one squared, Chris.
Oh, you're in trouble, Lord. Only a handful of people know what that's about. Well,
Yeah, I'm not doing it again, by God.
Me neither. It only took me once.
Chris says 2-ply? It's
Hopefully
better
not.
with 2-ply.
None of that gas station stuff. Just saying.
Dude,
That's half ply dang
that's
there.
sandpaper. I don't want no sandpaper.
I don't want to distribute it. I want
Oh,
to get
Josh
rid of it.
just told him no, Chris, not 2-ply.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and say 2-ply.
Apparently, he's getting penalized for something.
He said not Scott tissue.
All right.
Josh said RV paper. That's the real soluble stuff, huh?
If I ran a business that had a public bathroom, I would not put that keep crap. And I know costs add up, but good lord.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, people might be trying to steal your toilet paper if you got good quality. But never mind, I'm overthinking it. I never do that. That's weird.
Christina said 400 grit paper. Jesus, I don't want any sandpaper. I worked at the post office for 32 years, and that's all they have is sandpaper. I said, so glad to get away from that.
Just use your shorts. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying use your shorts.
Family
Right.
friendly. Don't put this idea in anybody else's head, man.
Yes, sir. I'm powerful. Sorry.
Josh said 60 grit instead of 400 grit. He just won't be nothing left.
He just lives dangerously.
You first, Josh.
Not something you forget about easily.
Ooh.
Get the lasting impression, I would imagine. Can't
Yeah.
believe we're discussing this.
Me either.
All because Steve had to say pass the paper. Not Steve, Chris. Sorry, Steve.
Josh took it to a new level. One ply. One piece.
Now Chris Nealon's sad.
Oh. Josh said corn cob. I don't think so.
Something wrong with you, sir.
Josh did say there was a lot wrong with him. I'm not going to read.
Wait,
his
Josh.
comments.
Josh dogged himself for once. That's not very common.
I'm gonna have to go leave you for a little bit. I gotta go make me something to eat.
No,
Yeah,
that's not
I'll be
fair.
back.
Let me finish the dang fruit, man.
Well, hurry up.
I'm trying, Dave.
I'm a hungry fella.
Me too.
Well, I'm looking at my thumbnail. It looks like I ain't got no hair on top of my head. You know? Crazy looking.
Yeah, you do look bald if you kind of squint your eyes a little bit.
Yeah, I ain't though.
It's the opposite of bald. Well,
Yeah.
if I say hairy, that never mind. Let's just stick with growing.
Chris said his wife's calling him to come to bed. He has no idea why. I would suggest if you've been married a long time, it's just for sleep.
Lord, my wife has never called me to bed. Who doesn't like a bed to themselves? Just saying.
I know the feeling. My wife has a king size bed all the way shut.
Why, fair?
I can't sleep in it. It's a
You sleep
Tempur-Pedic
elsewhere?
bed. It's a Tempur-Pedic bed, and I can only stay in that thing for no more than 6 hours.
Do you
Yeah.
sleep separately?
Huh?
Y'all sleep separately?
Oh yeah, have to. I've slept separately for a long time now. My back hurts so bad when I get up out of that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it messes me up. Even though it's a Tempur-Pedic and it's supposed to be good for you, I can't do it.
You know, I've never been able to sleep on more than one pillow, and that pillow's going to be somewhat flat.
Really?
If I sleep on more than one, I get a crick in my neck, and it turns into a massive headache.
Mm-hmm. Well, what you're used to, I guess.
Well, I mean, I've never been able to. It upsets me because, you know, I want to sleep on a cloud kind of deal. The bed's comfortable.
Mm-hmm. I'm like Herbie. I sleep in a recliner. That
Uh,
doesn't hurt my back at all. Makes me feel a whole lot better.
yeah.
He said he'd be back to find out what she wants.
When I was designing all these things, beyond the fact that I was just making a pattern, I never intended for these projects that look like they're jumping out at you, and I think that's kind of cool when that happens. It happened with the elk and the Jeep.
Hmm. Yeah, that's why I was telling you. If you stain just that elk, just the elk body, and maybe did the antlers as well, man, that thing would just jump off the piece of wood.
I'm afraid of experimenting, if I'm being honest. Even those windowsills look
Oh
like
man,
they're sticking out, don't they?
they do. If you
Roberta
look at
Morris
them
was
just
leaving
right,
us.
you can see it.
Yep. Thank you for hanging out, Berta.
All right, Bertie. See you next time.
See, I'd be done by now if I could find the stupid pilot hole. Just saying.
If you're using that Seiko, you could be a top fitter and you find a
Gosh,
pot hole every time.
everybody guilty me about the dang Seiko.
I've
Can't-
started doing a little bit of top feeding on that Seiko. I've kind of like it.
Yep, and it seems natural on the Seiko. I don't know why.
Well, it
Of
does as
course,
long as you got the blade, uh,
in the right
the
spot.
piece over the hole. Then
Yep.
you go right through it, and it's quicker.
Yeah, and if you're not cutting a billboard, it's easier to find
Oh
that
yeah,
hole in the table. She says she needs beauty rest, and Barbie says it looks amazing. Thank you, man.
it does.
I'll send you a check. Just don't catch you for a while.
Mark Stallings, hey Mark, just drill
Right
pilot
on the
holes on
stick.
the
I haven't
table.
seen him in forever.
I mean,
He's one of them overly friendly Christian fellers.
Mark Stallings, he used to drill pilot holes on the table. You remember that?
Yes, sir, I did.
I
That's how long
haven't
it's
seen.
been since he's been
It's
around.
a long time. I don't think he's done that in a while.
For those on YouTube wondering, where is this guy? He's on Facebook. That's why y'all can't see him. And what I meant by it, the overly friendly Christian guy, is he doesn't hide his Christianity, which he doesn't have to, but he's also a very sarcastic feller. So,
He's got a sense of humor on him, man. It's funny.
yeah.
I give proper thanks to Mark Stallings. He's the one that got me involved in the groups.
He's also he's like a early version of Josh Grover.
Yeah,
Almost everything he says is sarcastic.
yeah, yeah.
Hello,
It's
Mark. Been a long time, sir.
has been. How you been, bud?
He was about like Billy Burt in that he would often be streaming from his living room
Hmm.
or joining from his living room.
Yeah, he was the one that gave me the link to my very first hangout. That was yours when you
Yeah,
had Saturday with you, and we've grown since then.
yeah, buddy. I've been
Mark says he's
trying.
going to YouTube so everybody can see him.
All right. Been a long time since we've seen him. We're almost done with the roof. Don't you worry, sir.
Man, I'm telling you, my stomach is growling.
Mine is too. It's dang near eating me from the insides out. It heard pizza and then it quivered and then it started crying.
All right, Mark's back. Says now he's here. He's on Spiritual Splinters. That's Mark Stallings, folks.
Yep. Hello, Mom.
Josh is asking, are you going to cut the pheasant tonight?
No, sir. I think once we're done with the roof, it's a good time to sign off. But rest assured, I will be starting on the pheasant next live stream. Well, unless I work on it off hours, whatever you want to call it, which I haven't yet. But you just never know. I don't like to end live streams if there's more than 10 people watching or even 10 people. But I'm starving to death, and we've been here 2.5 hours. I don't think that's too shabby.
Not too bad.
Although the first 2 live streams of this project were 5 hours and 4 hours. I shot myself in the foot.
He's saying, so how you guys been? I've been pretty good. Retired now and enjoying it.
I've been just sort of existing, but I've been work. I am very recently sponsored by Wooden Teddy Bear, so I'm thrilled about that. Been sponsored by Harnell Media for quite a while. Tickled about that, even if he's not. Just kidding.
Billy says, funny, you don't look like you're starving to death, Charles.
Go to your room, mister.
How do you know? You only see his arm.
Yeah, and these are bony looking hands. Just saying. Yeah, he probably saw that cartwheel. I'm not the. I have a little belly going, not little, but
Well, him and I both got more than a little. But I'm losing mine.
that's for y'all to admit, not me to point out. Just saying that.
I don't care. I spent most of my life growing up skinny.
Yeah, I was rails. I was way underweight growing up.
Oh yeah, same here.
Boy, when it finds you, it definitely finds you, don't it?
Mark says I was tired yesterday and I'm tired today, so that makes me retired.
Same old Mark. I mentioned, which I know I have 20 times, I love russet meat stuff. Just saying. Look at that. I love how that pheasant looks like it's laying on top of that. That's awesome. Not laying. I meant pheasant. Hush.
You can actually see that it's flying right by the thing.
Yep. And that's what we go for. I really do think that windmill kind of set it off. By God. I needed to fill that empty space on the right. Now that was the dimensions of the windmill I found. I wish that tail wasn't quite so close, but if I'd have gone any further, it'd have fallen off the edge of the piece. Just saying.
Josh said the doctor told him to watch his weight, so he's just getting it out to where he can watch it.
Yep.
Mark says, yep, fat and sassy.
Yeah, exercising. I ain't gonna touch my toes if I can't even see them. Just saying.
I can touch my toes if you let me bend my knees.
I can probably touch my toes. I just have no desire to.
If I'd have really heard her work out tonight, I'd have been having to try to do it, and I'd have been a knees.
Bad knees runs in my family, but my back is usually what's hurting. From birth, I've had a curvature in my spine. They say I look like a question mark. Nothing's ever been done about it. Maybe my belly was my body's attempt at balancing it out. We'll go with that. Y'all know I'm a health nut, right? Oh, Russ was muted. I was wondering why he wasn't laughing at me or with me.
I'm crunching on some pretzels, so I don't want to be crunching everybody's ear.
I hear you. I see how you are. You just sneaking that food. Okay.
Mark said his doctor told him to lose weight. I said, now you tell me. I got too much invested in it now.
I've never had a doctor tell me that. Of course, I just go for tenant crap. And surgeries that don't work. That's always fun. I don't know how some streams I can go forever without breaking a blade, and then other streams I'll break 3 or 4.
How many broke tonight?
I don't remember.
At least
Like,
2.
seems like a bad dream. Last night I think I broke 3 or 4. Get out of there!
Well, Mark says he's actually going to have that gastric bypass this summer. More power to you, buddy.
Good luck with that, sir.
Chris Newton is back, laying in bed with a schnauzer. I have a very good wife. He looks like a dog. Come on, Chris,
Curb
don't
your
do that.
tongue, mister.
Oh, well, that's the way it came across to me. I'm sorry. I would never demean anybody's wife, but that's what it looks like to me. Josh says you only broke 2 blades tonight.
All right. Well, I said my God a few times, so you're welcome.
Robin is saying her sister-in-law is having the fuse done in June. Christina told me, go to your room. Okay, I'm gone.
Hey, you were waiting on somebody to do that, weren't you? He left. Oh, man, what a butt nugget. Man, careful what you wish for. Oh, he's back. Okay. I don't know why I didn't get a sound effect, but okay, man. I looked over, son of a ding ding wasn't there. If I could get my mouse to work, he'd be back.
An
All
impetus
right.
to give me the reason to go, as I said, okay, I went to my room.
Yeah,
Chris
I
stopped
can't
calling his
believe
wife
he's
a
that.
dog. That's what I was trying to get across, Josh. Calling his wife a dog.
Yeah.
I would never say that. Chris Nealon said it's only 10:40 here, but it seems like midnight. Well, it's 9:40 here, but
Yeah. We've got 4 more cuts for the rip. Wait. 5
yeah,
more.
now he's telling Josh, room now.
There's a lot of room going on. Oh, come on.
Looked to me like he cracked the belt on that one.
Yep. Over half it. Well, about half this piece is hanging in my lap right now. Just saying. The suffering I go through for the people.
So I said, okay, Chris, I didn't see the punctuation. That meant now.
I could flip this piece upside down, but we're so close to being done with the roof, I don't want to mess with it. So that I don't have half the piece hanging in my lap is what I mean. And for those that haven't been here in a while or haven't been here, the shaded areas are where I have brad nails, so I won't cut those until I'm either done or way past those areas. Although I've got a few that I'm already past.
Barb's asking, what is the largest piece you can work on? Oh,
Anytime you want to see the capacity is that like whatever size your saw is, which mine is a 22-inch saw, so technically 44. You double the distance between here and the inside of the throat. So 44, that would be. Oh God, don't make me do the math.
I don't understand Mark's comment. No
That's
Angelina
3 feet
nails.
8 inches both ways, so you can go 6 feet 16 inch. Wait, 7 feet 4 inches. I don't know. I've done 8 foot wide, but I've never done. I don't know. Yeah, just
She's
double
saying
the.
so.
So you
Yeah.
could do a 40 inch by whatever.
It'll eat your lunch, but
Yeah, it'll make you go insane and probably shed tears on live TV. Or
yeah,
yeah,
it's a trip.
we
I
did an
just
8 foot
did one of
wide.
his patterns, and I had it 28 and a quarter inches tall and two feet wide, 24 inches.
Yeah,
And
one of my past live streams was 8 feet wide. That
yeah.
was. Woo, Lord! I had to rearrange my shop 3 or 4 times.
Oh, okay. I got you now, Mark. Yeah, it's Brad Nails, not Angelina.
Not Angelina. What?
Brad Pitt, Angelina
Oh,
Jolie.
oh, that was so lame. Good Lord, you fit right in with
Tell him
us.
he's out of practice.
You're out of practice, and he's probably not out of practice. Out of practice with us. Would have been easily.
Christina says he thinks Charles is planning a 10-foot by 8-foot mural of the New York Yankees. I rather doubt it.
Maybe the Dallas Cowboys. Not know. I could technically do a life-size person or whatever. Haven't found the need. It'd have to be pretty detailed for it to look good life-size. Just saying.
hmm
I did do a 5 foot tall C3PO. All right, 2 more non-brad nail cuts. Yeah, so you have a 20-inch DeWalt, you can do 40 inches by whatever width you want.
That's using spiral blades,
Yeah, with spiral blades. Good
not
point.
straight blades.
Yeah. Yeah, spiral blades. You're a lot less limited, a lot more limited with flat blades.
Now Mark's about to cross the line, by God.
Oh Lord.
What does a Cowboys fan do after they win the Super Bowl? He's probably going to say,
He's
"What?
probably gonna say, "Wake up, oh,
We haven't even had one in a long time."
it's the mid-90s."
Barb says your elk inspired me to try and make my own pattern of my husband holding a salmon that he caught. That'd be pretty
Nice.
cool. Haha. Mark says they turn off the Xbox.
Go to your room, Mark. Lord.
One day they'll be back.
They had a dang good chance last year. I don't know what the heck they did.
It's poor ownership.
Yeah, but the ownership doesn't tell them how to play. I know there's schemes and crap, but the players made
Christina
mistakes.
says, FYI, just a reminder that I have yet to be sent to my room tonight. I told you we would behave tonight.
I believe he was sent to his room
I thought he was.
at least once. Josh is saying your wife sent you to you.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
pretty sure we sent him to his room at least
I
once.
thought you did.
I'm gonna take one last drink and then we'll do this cut. Look at that, just popped right out of there. I love it, man. I really do. Oh God. And I'm also tickled that I already have the frame for this. For these. He says poo. All right. I hope y'all consider leaving a thumb up over there. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you're watching on Facebook, I hope you'll consider, or if you're watching on either platform, I hope you'll subscribe here, click on the bell, click on the word all. You won't miss any of these. And on Facebook, I have a business page called Charles Deering Wooden Vision. I hope you'll consider following that.
Christina says he's going to have to check the official record.
I think you'll have to sit through this live stream again, sir. Just saying.
He said be right back. He's going to go check the official record, I guess.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream, so you may not be back, but if you are, you'll be alone. No offense. But we've been here 2 hours, 49 minutes, and 42 seconds. Appreciate everybody that took time to be here. Hope you'll keep coming back. If not, talk to me and we'll figure out why. But by God, we this is looking pretty. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm a little biased. Look at that; it just jumps out of his face.
It does.
Oh, that's so beautiful. It tells you to do it 3 feet by 2 feet. Just say it. Appreciate y'all being here, by golly, and thank you, Russ, for sticking by me the whole time. I know you tried to run off once, but we'll allow it.
I got told to go to my room, man.
Appreciate everybody dropping by. I hope to see you again the next time. If you have any questions or comments, please throw them on out there. We appreciate you. And Russ is going to try real hard to point. And you had it right. You went off the. All right. Appreciate you. We're going to go scroll on. Good night, Billy. And
Scroll on.
everybody else.